Welcome to the first episode of Original Plan, a weekly program on faith and marriage experience where we invite people to come and share with us. Our guest today is Evangelist Gideon Segun Badejo. Evangelist Badejo graduated from Adeola Odutola College, Ijebu-Ode, in 1985 and proceeded from there to Ogun State University in 1987 to 1991, where he obtained his BA. In 1991, he graduated from Mount Zion Institute in Christian Drama. He resigned from his secular job and became a full-time drama minister in 1994. He obtained his diploma in Christian Drama Arts in 2015 at Mount Zion Institute. Evangelist Segun Badejo got married to Titilayo Badejo in 1999 and has been blessed with 3 beautiful daughters. It wasn't an easy journey with human knowledge, but the grace of God made it a smooth ride. He's here today to share his faith experience with us. Join me as I welcome Evangelist Segun Gideon Badejo.
Ezekiel Oluwafemi is my name, and I will be the conductor of this program, Why God Will Be the Driver. So today, here with me, I have Evangelist Segun Badejo. Sir, your name is Evangelist Segun Badejo. Can you tell us more about yourself, sir?
My name is Segun Gideon Badejo. And by the grace of God, I'm the president of the Gideon's Mission, a Christian drama and movie production ministry based in Ibadan, Nigeria.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, can you tell us your own understanding of faith? What you understand by faith, by the word faith?
Well, according to the scriptures, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. But in my own simple understanding, faith is relying totally on the word of God. That is, believing that God is able to do what he said he will do in his word without any doubt.
Total reliance on things you've not even seen at all. But I say, since is believing. What can you say about that? Because sometimes if you tell people that you want to achieve something and you've not seen it.
You are right. According to the world, according to the people of the world, it's like seeing is believing. They tend to believe what they see because that is science, like you said, and that is reality. But when we come to spiritual things, seeing is not believing. You believe before you see. If you study the scriptures very well, Mark 11:24, he said, whatever you ask for, when you pray, that you should believe you receive it, then you shall have it. You have to believe first before you see. So scripturally and spiritually, you believe first, then you see. What you believe come to pass.
Which means you have to make a plan that you are on the way before God will back it up.
Exactly.
Sir, when was the first time you applied faith in your life? The first time you applied faith, and how was the experience then?
If I can remember vividly, it was a long time ago. I think 1986 to be precise, because that was the year I sat for my JAMB examination. So, and then after the JAMB exam, I went and I bought a portmanteau. We call it portmanteau then. Yeah. All these, bags and the traveling boxes, and we call it portmanteau then. So I bought a very neat portmanteau, and I washed all my clothes. I ironed them, and I packed them in that portmanteau, ready for university. And the result was not even out yet, but I believe that by God, I'll be admitted. And that same year, I got the admission by the grace of God.
Wow.
That is my first step of faith, as far as I can remember.
Sir, is there any day or any time when you are believing God for something? You have put your total trust in God. You have faith in God that this thing will work out. But at the end, you didn't get what you are expecting.
God answers prayers. There's no prayer we pray that God doesn't answer. So, but the answer can come in three forms. So, it can be a no, it can be a yes, it can equally be wait. But God answer prayers. So many a times when we pray and when we are asking for, we don't receive it. We know that it may be a no or it may be a yes. Then not only that, we also believe that all things work together for good for those who knows God and those who are called according to his purpose. Yes. So and many a times we need to dig deeper in prayers. Like what Jesus Christ said concerning the judge. The woman kept coming, asking. That's why he said that we should ask until our joy is full. So it could be either of these. So but God definitely answer prayers. So that's why we need to know God very well. Once you know God, you know that God he never disappoints. He never disappoints. And in whatever situation or circumstance you find yourself, you know that God is there. Then the room for patience too is always there. Many a times we hasten. We want now, 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 now. But God knows the appropriate time. That's why at times we ask and God will say, oh, you don't need it. If I give it to you now, it will destroy you. So that is where patience comes in. You understand?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. But there's a point. There is a point.
You said sometimes it may be no. So what can cause the no answer from God?
It may be a no if God knows that it's not going to benefit you. It's like, okay, you are my son now.
Yes, sir.
And I say, okay. And you know, you grab a blade, you want to play with blade. And you don't know the implication of playing with blade as a loving father. Okay, you don't know the implication of playing with blade, but I know it. So it is my duty to collect it from you. Even if you are crying for it. I will never give it to you because I know that it will hurt, it will harm you. You may be looking at me and say, this father is wicked, I have his thinking, but I know that it will harm you.
So it's just like a 2 years old boy asking God for a car that he want to drive a car.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir. We'd like to go for a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be asking you to share some things that God has done for you. So we'd like to go for a commercial break. Let's go for a commercial break. We'll come back in the next few minutes. Thank you.
ẹ fẹ́ lọ wàásù ìran Ọlọ́run ní ìlú nǹkan ńlá.
So you're welcome back. Sir, the next question that I want to ask now is, please can you share with us 3 things that God did in your life that you yourself know that by position, by education, that you are not qualified to get it, but God did it for you?
Well, okay, so many things. There are so many things. But I will first talk about my call. If you look at drama ministry, it's a talking ministry. You have to know how to talk. Before you come into this kind of ministry, it's acting ministry. You talk. So, and somebody like me, I stammer. So even for the grace of God, I'm not supposed to be in this kind of ministry. But God called me into this ministry and He perfected everything. So that is the first thing I will, I'll talk about. Then, that thing is my house. I was on a mission field in Badagry when my wife called me and told me that somebody told her about a particular land. She told me about the land, but whenever I'm busy for God, I don't want anybody to disturb me. So I told her that to wait until we finish. So when we finished and we came back home, she reminded me again about it. I said, where is the place? Because prior to that time, people have been taking us to different lands. And then I used to tell them I can't build my house inside the forest. Because I travel a lot, I'm a missionary. So and when I travel, I leave my children and at times my wife stay with the children at home. How do I leave them at home alone? I've been on the mission field and have rest of mind. And I kept telling God, if you want to build house for me, I want a house in a very good place. So when we checked the land, lo and behold, this land was in a good place. It now remained how to pay. So somebody just said, okay, can you use this money? Let's use it to tie down the land. I collected the money, I pay. It's not even up to half, but at least I will use it to tie down the land. We collected and we pay. So little by little, we finished paying for the land, and then the land became, ours. So God is awesome. So then the house began to grow until it got to the decking level. That was where God surprised me. In fact, that was a period that building materials, the price escalated. So everything became double: cement, the iron rod, sand, gravel, and everything. Everything the price became double, and we were wondering, how do we do the decking? And the price, the money we needed then run into millions. How do we get money to settle this? I was on a mission field in Liberia, and we were busy for God there. So my wife was at home. She didn't follow us this time around. And as we were there, we even found it difficult to eat. At times we ate once per day, at times twice, and things were difficult. Yet we continued to do the work without thinking of ourselves. And while we were on the mission field, God was sending people to drop money into my account for the building. Some people, I don't even know them. And my wife will call and say, there's need for cement, we need also amount of cement. So how do we get? I said, wait. So a few days later, I will receive a lot. And I call my wife, go and collect. There's money now in the account. Again, she will call. There's need for this also, this also amount of iron rod. Wait. We pray. Then the money drop again. I will call her, go and collect. In fact, by the time I came back, everything needed for the decking was ready. And God did it for us. By His grace, we live in the house now. It was a miracle. Then, another thing I can't forget was my children's education. One of them was in 200 level going to 300 level. And at that particular time too, the remaining two just gained admission to the university. How do we settle with 3 of them? The one going to 300 level, the tuition fee had to be paid. Then the accommodation. And the remaining two that were just entering, you have to pay the accommodation, the acceptance fee, the tuition fee, and there's still a lot of things to settle. Then I say, God, how do we do this? We knew then that we had to use the faith of River Jordan. Though there was nothing. All our prayer was, God, please. Our prayer was, God, just see us through to the other side. How do we cross this river? How do we? When the children of Israel were at the Red Sea, it was easy for them because there was rod that they used to part the sea. So, but at River Jordan, the rod was no more there. So they had to go by raw faith. So they jumped into the river by faith. And then they got to the other side. And the same way, how God did it, we don't know. All we know was we found ourselves at the other side of the river. God settled everything.
My faith sometimes used to be shaken. So sometimes if I have faith in God, that God, I want this thing and I have faith in you. But when it got to a point, when that thing I need, maybe I need it tomorrow, and I'll be praying to God for like months, and it's not coming. Faith starts to shake sometimes. So what can you say about that? Is it that the faith is not enough, or because what can you say about that?
No. What is that? When we trust God absolutely and we ask for some things, and then we don't, after some time we don't receive that thing, it doesn't mean that God has not answered our prayer. Like I said, maybe wait. May not be time. So the thing is that we should have this trust in God, that He knows the future. So it's like there was a time that I wanted to shoot a movie, titled The Fears to the Wind. Then we have fixed the date. There was no provision. Nothing was forthcoming. Then it now remained a week for that movie shoot to start. You have committed people, a lot of people. Then my wife now came and said, "Hey, what do we do? Is it not better if we postpone this production? What if people come and there's nothing on ground? How will we do it?" I now use one Yoruba proverb. I said, tí èèyàn bá léegun bàbá máa jó, tí ò bá jó mọ́, ta ló fẹ́ mú yàn sí? Like if you say your father's masquerade will dance, and then the masquerade do not dance again, nobody will arrest you now. So let's keep waiting on God. Then, in those days, equipment they were very, very expensive. Camera alone, about 70,000. Talking about over 10 years ago. So when we see you say, is it 500? I've forgotten now. So we now went to the owner of the equipment we want to use. So the man had a jeep, a lot of equipment. So we went to him and then we're talking in his office. And then he now asked a question. I answered and I told him, I said, look, the members of his church, they will also participate in the movie shoot. He said, Pastor Badejo, you mean my members too will participate in that movie? Wow, have you paid? Say we've paid a deposit of 10,000, remaining 60,000. Don't pay anything again, don't pay anything. And those days 70,000 was a huge money. Don't pay anything again. So we give you the jeep, the camera, and all the equipment free. Jesus. My wife was sitting beside me and in fact, I used my leg to touch her leg like this. Can you see God? So that's how God did it. So many times God wants to test our patience. So those who have faith, who doesn't have faith, I pity them because they are missing out. You see, life is not what you see. It's believing God for what you can do for yourself. If if you believe only in what you can achieve by your power, then you limit yourself. Yes. Faith is meant to lift us up to the level of doing something that we cannot do by ourselves. Allowing God to do such for us. That is faith. Let me just give you an experience.
Okay.
There was a time that we felt led to go on Drama Mission to northern Ghana. And then we didn't have much on ground, so we couldn't travel by flight. We have to go by road. And we talk and if we talk about going by road, it's a 3 days journey by road. So we got to the park where we had to take a bus to Ghana, and then we discovered that the transport fare had increased. So we had to go to the ATM and we withdrew everything on us and we paid, knowing that the money on us will only carry us to Tema, and Tema is the gateway to Ghana, not even Accra. So we got to Tema. We dropped. That was around 11 or 12 midnight. Then we had friends there, so we called them. We called them that we sleep, over in their house. So they came to pick us at the park. We slept there. We had the temptation, to ask them for financial assistance, but integrity. We never allowed us to do that. So we just waiting. God, you sent us there. Let's see what God will do. So, the second day, our host took us to the park. She told us that we should wait that she's coming, and she left. By the time she came back with 4 tickets for the 4 of us. God, this is a miracle. We're so happy. We thanked her and then we departed. Before getting to Kumasi, we had contacted our friends that will be coming. So when we got to Kumasi, we went to his house and they welcomed us. So our journey to Tamale was to be a night journey, the second night, not that night, because we had to rest. So in the morning of the second day, our friend left the house and went. We didn't know where he went to. He just left. And then in the evening, he came back with 4 tickets again. But integrity will never allow us to tell them about our need. Because they were not the one that called us. It was God that called us. So, and then we were on his errand. He had to find a way of getting us there. So that was where, why we kept opening him. So the man came with 4 tickets. Jesus, this is another miracle. We were so happy. So he took us to the park. We got there. We discovered that the bus he paid for was the best. Full AC. And he still gave us some little change. So that when we get to Kumasi, we'll be able to at least have some changes in our pockets. God is really awesome. We got to Tamale, and some friends came to pick us at the park. Went to sleep over in the house. Like I said, our destination was not Tamale, it was towards the border. It was in the third community that we had some challenges because no free accommodation. No free accommodation. So, but God has gone ahead of us to prepare somebody. The person said he has used our movie to win souls in so many crusades. He's an evangelist. So he sent us some money to pay for our hotel accommodation. And then we continue living by faith, doing the work of God, living by faith. Then we now left the place for the last place, which is Tamale. That one in Tamale was so tough. Tamale was tough. Because to pay for the hotel bill, we pay per day. Yes, we pay per day. And then we have to wait on God for each day. Even what to eat, we have to wait on God. But we thank God because God took full control. And then at the end of the mission work, we left again for Kumasi. And the money in our pocket couldn't take us, to Nigeria. But there was a church then that we used to minister anytime we were in Kumasi. We have ministered there several times without collecting any honorarium. Because we believe that, our kind of ministry, we hope in God. So we believe in honorarium, but if they give us fine, they don't give us, it's still fine. We are doing the work of God, and it is God that will pay us. So in that church, we've ministered there several times without them giving us anything. So we ministered there that day, and then the pastor called me after the administration into his office. And he said, "Look, people have been coming and then we've not been giving anything, and yet you kept coming to bless us." He now opened his drawer and brought out an envelope, a fat envelope, and he gave it to me and said, "Look, God is leading me to sow this into your ministry." We collected, and lo and behold, the money took us to Nigeria, and we still had left over. So you can see, it has been a faith journey all through, and that is what our ministry is all about. We hope in God, we trust in Him, we have faith that He's able to do it, and He always comes through for us.
The last thing is to advise people that are watching us, because presently there is a lot of news here and there.
You hear news here and there, people committing suicide.
Some people jump into the lagoons. So far that things is not working today does not mean that it's not going to work tomorrow. So it's help us to advise people and to tell them that depression is not the solution, sir.
Well, if you are out there watching me or you are hearing my voice, I want you to encourage yourself in the Lord. At this time in Nigeria, we are all passing through a lot. The unemployment is there. The killings, kidnapping, hunger, a lot of things. But suicide is not the solution. Depression is not the solution. Let us have faith in God. Hope is a very powerful thing. Let's hope in God that He's able to see us through. See, me that is sitting before you, I had some experiences some times ago when I was just starting. It was not easy for me because I had just one trouser, and lo and behold, that one trouser is even a female trouser. It was not easy. To eat was a problem. I remember there was a time that I had just one cup of beans at home, and then I wanted to cook this cup of beans and use garri to eat it. Then still, remain some that and use it to take a bath the following day. It was in the night. I went out, to pluck scent leaf. They call it a fairy in Yoruba, so that I can spice up the beans. And I was waiting for the beans to cook. But suddenly, my hand went to my mouth, and then I tasted something bitter. I was surprised. I ran to the kitchen to taste the beans. Lo and behold, the beans was bitter. Instead of a scent leaf, I plugged
Ewuro.
bitter leaf.
Bitter leaf.
Ewuro. And I've already, chopped the thing and put the thing inside the beans, and the whole thing was bitter. I sat in my sitting room and I was like, God, how do I sleep tonight with hunger? Because I couldn't eat that food. But I never thought of depression. I never got disappointed in God because I knew God gave me this strength from within, and that strength is called hope. I knew then that my future is going to be bright. I overcame. And here am I today standing before you to share this experience. You will get there too. Suicide is not the solution. Depression is not the solution. Just hope in God, trust in God, have faith in God that He is able to get you there. He will get you out of that situation in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Before we go, we have a gift for you. The gift is from Femstick Store. They said we should give the gift to the first person that will be interviewed. So, this is it, sir.
Wow.
From Femstick Store.
This is a surprise because I was not expecting it. Yes. And as God has used this company to surprise me, God will surprise this company in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
This company will not go down.
Amen.
This company will not go down.
Amen.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
The Lord will make way for them.
Amen.
He will place them in abundance.
Amen.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
Every step they take, it shall lead to success.
Amen.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
The Lord will enlarge their coast.
Amen.
Every challenge that they will be passing through, I pray for this company. The Lord will solve it.
Amen.
With ease.
Amen.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Sir, thank you, sir. We hope when we call you next time, you'll be glad to answer our call. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Cause it's worthless without Jesus. We're nothing without Him. Just emptiness. Now stop. Think about it. Cause we've been around the world and back. Progress, there is no success without Jesus. We're nothing without Him. Just emptiness. Now stop. Think about it. Cause we've been around the world and back. Progress, there is no success.